Plants vs. Zombies is one of those mobile games who have turned from the best to the worst, and it absolutely died. If you look at the graph with a very trustworthy source by Google, you can see it is completely dead compared to how popular it used to be. But in this video, I will explain what the hell happened because I thought it was just so sad. I've done lots of research to gather enough information, and I think I have everything I need to share with all of you now. So I hope you're ready for your childhood to get ruined. The first mobile game of Plants vs. Zombies was so great. It's a tower defense game where you plant to fight your zombies. In almost every level you complete, you unlock a new plant. I mean, do I even have to explain what this game is? I'm sure you know it. If you don't know how the game works, then cool. And man, was the game so good. It was so perfect. The art style looks so great, and the music is such a banger. I remember after getting home from school where my teacher would slap me when I got an answer wrong, I would only play Plants vs. Zombies on my iPhone X. Everyone and their mother was playing this game. It was everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I literally mean it. It was available on Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, DS, the PS3, Xbox 360, PS Vita, BlackBerry, iOS, so even your grandma can play it. The game was developed by PopCap, who made other famous titles like Bejeweled, Peggle, and Zuma. Do not question why I'm talking about PopCap instead of the game itself. It totally does not foreshadow anything that I'm going to talk about later on. Plants vs. Zombies Adventures was apparently a game, but now I can't play it anymore. But it looked pretty cool to play. But then something happened in 2011. PopCap was acquired by EA. You know, the stupid company that invented microtransactions. This means that every game they released from this point onwards was filled with microtransactions and pay to win. Not like they had some other games that also had microtransactions. And then they released the sequel of Plants vs. Zombies in 2013, and it was a disaster. It was full of microtransactions and it was only pay to win. Look at what this review says. It's full of microtransactions and you need to buy so much stuff to complete the game because it's impossible otherwise. And do not read what the unfocused part of the review says at all. You also have to get so many stars to unlock the other worlds. Man, this game fell off hard. Even the art style of the game changed. I hate changes. Why would something like this happen? Now it looks so much worse, and totally not because I'm too used to the first game's art style. Not only that, but you don't get a plant after each level. How am I supposed to not feel bored? And speaking of boring stuff, the music is such a snooze fest. I mean, just take a listen. Isn't the difference so obvious? The game lost its charm so quickly, and you wanna know why? It's all because of EA. It was released only on mobile devices and it was free to play. And it's made by EA. Totally developed by EA, and they're just not the publisher. In short, PvZ 2 was a flop and a slop. And yes, of course I played the entire game. A few months later, in 2014, they made a game called Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, which was essentially an FPS game but PvZ-ified. It also got a sequel 2 years later, and it received lots of positive feedback. But we don't want anything positive in this video, so I'm just gonna skip those two games. But then a new FPS PvZ game got released in 2019 called Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. I didn't play a lot of the game myself, but assuming it received negative backlash, I'm just going to blame it on EA and the microtransactions. And finally, Plants vs. Zombies 3 was soft launched in 2019, and Would you believe me if I said it was horrible yet again? Also, the game is in portrait mode for some reason. And now it's in landscape mode, and the art style has completely changed? Why is it switching so fast? Is it stupid? Yeah, the first release of the game was questionable, so it got shut down and a new version got released. Actually, it was more than one. I haven't played it, but it looks kind of interesting, and it luckily doesn't seem to have microtransactions by EA, but it does look pretty boring. In conclusion, we can say that PvZ is a completely dead game. It's not like there are other ways that the community is thriving, like making new mods or fan games anyway. That would just never happen at all. It's so sad seeing a game studio that used to make good games that just got bought by EA and get ruined. But that's it for this video. Please like this video